It is Mothership. Let's Synergize episode 10.
Silk Station 3.
Uh, you guys are on a planet in the Salaqua system, the only planet on this tropical planet, and emerging out of the sand as the sand and the water, hit you is this giant scorpion slash squid creature with its silver eyes. Parks is on the ground, probably dead. The person that you met in the tan robes is on the ground, been shot with the shotgun, bleeding. He's told you, to leave and mentioned something about there being a tear and that it can't be fixed. And that is where we are as the Osprey is lifting off, getting ready to leave, and it's lifting off with all of Kira's
Yep.
gear. So,
Yeah.
so what would you like to do?
And the ship that we came on is still here, right?
Right, it's probably like a half a mile away.
Close.
Right.
Okay. I am going to, are we on, where I presume we're sort of generally in combat time or?
Yeah, just everybody gets a turn and we'll just do it that way.
Okay. Well, I am going to whip the Mylar blanket out of my kit and spread it out like and spread it out between us and the thing. And I'm going to deliberately position myself so that I am between it and Dasha. And I'm not going to wave it or anything. I'm just hoping this thing is really stupid and doesn't understand what a mirrored surface does. So basically, blanket out in front of me. And hey, if it tries to hit the blanket, it might miss me. Who knows?
Does it understand object permanency?
Good one. Or are we dealing with a ravenous bug bladder beast here?
Cruzen is very torn between wanting to collect a specimen and running for their lives.
Give me a Xeno roll, because this is a creature.
Yes, that is plus 20 to this roll. Oh, that's an 83.
Is that a pass?
So that's a fail.
You take one stress. You're just this creature's form just is eluding you. Like there's elements that look familiar, but in this moment, it's difficult to recall.
What are you? What family and taxidermy do you belong to? I swear I list them all out. It starts like running through them.
Sal hears this and says, "Help Dasha, you idiot! Taxonomy later."
Oh, yes, of course. My love.
Houdini!
He runs over to Dasha and like tries to start pulling her away.
Okay. Professor?
The professor is probably trying to check the code on the bear to make sure everything is calibrated correctly because it did such a poor performance.
Okay. All right. So the creature in front of you begins to move forward. It seems to surveil everybody keenly and then sets its focus on the the person in the tan robes who has been shot and just rushes forward, takes its big pincer and just slams it into the ground. And you hear him make a noise as he just like buries him into the sand. And the sand and debris just fly up into the air, and you hear him go, "Oh!"
That's Parks.
No, that's not Parks. It's the guy in the tan robes, the person the
Oh,
contact, the person they met.
oh, right. The guy that, who was the buyer.
Yep. Daniel Clemmings.
All right, you guys are up. What are you doing now?
Well, I'm not planning on fighting this. I'm basically, as Kusin presumably helps Dasha move away, I'm going to move with them and keep the blanket up. Even though, I mean, hey, maybe it worked. Maybe the reason it didn't go after us is, didn't realize we were behind the blanket. Who knows?
Makes sense. Am I conscious?
Barely, probably.
Barely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kusin, what are you gonna do?
He's going to continue pulling Dasha.
Okay. Professor Goff.
Did we just walk over here from the ship?
Yes, it was about a half a mile.
So it's going to take a long time to get back to the ship. Do I have any remote control for the ship? Can I call it?
I don't. You tell me. Do you think you would have had a remote control?
I'm the computer mathematic expert person. Maybe. Should I roll for it?
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a straight up luck roll. If you roll under 50, you brought it.
And this is 100-sided.
D100.
I rolled a 33.
Oh yeah. Wow, you Wow, you do recall that they actually sent you with some kind of okay. Now give me a computer's roll at disadvantage
All right, so I have to roll twice.
and take the worst score, yeah.
So I got to roll under, looks like 67 twice. First one was a 76, so I did not.
Okay. There's some sand. It may have gotten wet. But yeah, you're pressing it and it's crappy plastic. It may be opening a garage door on some other system, but
Okay. Well, I'm going to say something to that effect of, very scholarly. Oh, darn. It looks like the relative humidity of this planet has exceeded the successful parameters of this control.
Well, that's not very helpful.
No, it is not.
And back at the ship, all of the doors are opening and closing rhythmically or something.
Maybe I should put it in a bag of rice or something.
yeah. Are you going to head towards the ship?
Yeah, sure. Let me start doing that.
So as you're moving, that creature is focused on that one area, and it's like slamming the dirt and like digging and hitting, and it's very focused in that one area.
Is it the area where the blood fell?
It's close to that area, but he seems to be more focused on that person that you met.
Okay, if it looks like it's not paying attention to us, I will turn to the professor and say, well, you want me to try to clean up the comm right quick? I have mechanical repairs, so she would know he's the fix-it guy on the ship. So, sorry, he would know.
Sure, why not? Give it a try.
Yeah, you can try at
Okay.
disadvantage.
That was a 51. And that was a 39. So yes, at disadvantage, succeeded.
You managed to get it fixed, and Professor Goff can call the ship over. Just give me a straight roll, Professor Goff. Computers.
Computers 30, which is
Yes.
definitely okay.
Yeah. So with all the doors seemingly moving, and it starts to lift up and begins heading in your direction.
Just in case it's actually helping, I pick back up my mylar blanket and
Okay.
keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, it seems focused off the sand. Occasionally you'll get hit with some sand or debris, but it's just like it's almost halfway into the ground, just like doing what it going after whoever this is. And the ship lands, and stuff's being blown around, water, some of the vegetation.
We have a way to deal with this creature.
Get on board the ship as soon as we can. I mean, at least Kuzin is one, very stressed,
Yes.
and two, just like looking to get out of here while this creature is not paying attention.
The professor is going to try to get a photo of the crab, squid, scorpion thing for looking up later in
Okay.
various different reference materials.
Yes, you can do that. Absolutely.
How big is this thing?
Very, very big, gigantic.
Okay.
We haven't seen any fecal samples around, have we?
No, you would notice that.
Yeah. There's one smell that could pull Kuzin out of their reverie.
It's the smell of scat.
Yes.
Team spirit.
All right, so you board the ship. You can quickly begin to get. You don't have to break the atmosphere, but you can, at least get away from this area. And this thing is just has completely ignored you. It is just like tearing away at the ground and everything.
Do we want to save that man?
I think it's a little late,
Does it look late?
unless he's made of hull plating.
I mean, you don't see him. It's just you see the creature like a third of the way in the ground, and then just debris going everywhere.
Get us up to 50,000 feet.
And I think it's too late.
How far behind the other ship are we?
The other ship is gone because it has that cloaking device. It vanished.
Okay, can I just open a comm channel and say something to the effect of, "Hey, we picked up two of your crewmates here. They would appreciate getting a ride."
Oh, still playing the still playing the game.
Well, I want to go get Dasha's stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
You get no response, but you do get a message come across. It looks like coordinates to a system. It is the charm system. Go ahead and make. Do you have navigation? Does anyone have navigation?
I don't think navigation is a skill in this game.
Okay.
There is piloting in hyperspace.
Yeah, just go ahead and give me a roll with piloting. Did we just assume you were trained? So it's a +10 because we did that because you took used your credits.
Yep, I think so.
Okay. All right.
All right, I rolled a 56. My intellect is 57, and then you add the 10 to the 57. Okay.
Yes, it's a fairly complicated. There's really not a space lane. You're taking a huge risk, but yeah, you punch in the numbers and enter the metadimensional space, and in a second you are gone, and then you appear in the charm system with its red giant star, one planet, and you see this refueling station that has a big neon sign that says Silk Station 3. And you would know that this was Captain Webb, which used to work here, and that's where she got removed. And this is technically uh, corporate influence sector system. So
The professor is still trying to figure out what the crab, squid, scorpion thing is.
okay,
I can just see the professor is going to die with something chewing on him, and he's going to be going, and he's going to be dying while reading his data pad and going, that is, no, the pedipalps are wrong. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, wait a minute, the mouth parts are distinctive. It's actually split.
Dasha, are you okay? Are you alive? Speak to me.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Yeah, sorry. Other than the stim pack, I have nothing medicine related. Does this ship even have a med bay or equivalent?
I don't think so. So the Osprey appears and begins to pull up side of your ship.
Cool. So they're not going to meet us at the station.
Opens a channel. I don't know what that was back there, or what was going on. Everybody seemed to have lost their mind.
Yeah, I'm checking on exactly what that crab, squid, scorpion thing was. Please stand by. And then I'll hand the comms off to someone else.
I've seen it before. It's some strange thing that gives people crazy powers, but they always go mental at the same time. You can tell by the silver eyes and the silver blood.
Yeah, I don't know what got into Parks there, but I think we're going to head somewhere and maybe decon or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Check everybody's blood. Check everybody's eyes. Check everybody's blood. Make sure that it isn't silver. The ones who get bad can mind control other people.
There's no way to undo it, the damage once it's done.
Sal sort of goes, yeah, reactor core.
Well, beyond that.
Do. Reactor core. Do. Yeah.
Well, I would suggest you probably do the same. You probably need to go get deconned or something. I'm hesitant to link up again with our new crew members if they are infected as well. So I say that you need to go get deconned. We'll go get deconned and then reconvene at another time. I'm going to have to reevaluate what I'm going to do.
What is deconned?
Decontamination.
Yeah, in the meantime, can we get, damn it, what's the fake name?
Kira?
Kira.
Kira, yeah, in the meantime, can we get Kira's gear?
Okay. You see like a port open and her gear just gets put out into space. It's not going anywhere, so you can grab it.
Okay.
Well, where do we go to get deconned? Can we go to the space station right here? This is corporate territory.
I wouldn't go in there. It's corporate, man.
Any place we can pay for medical facilities.
That station ain't going to give you any kind of decontamination that you need. You need to go to a private facility. You need to go to one that has special equipment, probably. That's where I'm going to head. Let's just say in about 3 days. I don't know if even that. I don't know if that's long enough.
Well, where do you go to get deconned?
Well, I have a place in mind.
Alaska.
Well, that's great. What's that place?
Well, that's private to me right now. Let's just say, go get a clean bill of health. Go get decon. Let's reconvene in in the string system in about 7 days.
All right. We can figure so. All right. Well, it looks like she's not going to budge, but at least we got the equipment.
Look, I wish I had more. Wish I could be more helpful, but right now things kind of went sideways on that, and I didn't expect that at all. So,
You mean you didn't expect the giant lobster squid to burst out of the ground and eat your target?
I don't know. I have no idea what it was doing. I don't know why Park shot the gun. I don't know who that. I don't know why that Valentine guy went nuts and ran off. Uh, Hopefully, I'll get some answers. You guys can get some answers, and we can reconvene.
Yeah, I told you the silver stuff drives them crazy. All right. In any case, Sal is going to check over the gear for, well, first of all, just general condition, make sure it's in decent shape. And second of all, make sure she didn't add any trackers or anything to it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you easily can do that. The Osprey begins to move away and then vanishes.
I guess we should look where we can get decommed.
Hungry eyes.
So Kuzin would go up to the computer system and start booping it. Boop, boop, boop.
Well, you could always go back to Tomb Wrench.
Yeah, to our corporate pay-as-you-go medical facilities that we know are already at least partially overrun with silver-eyed freaks. Of course, we don't have the money to go to a private medical facility.
We don't have health insurance at the private. We have to get a doctor's sign off.
Workers' comp.
I'm just saying we're between a rock and a hard place. We can go back to corporate and pretty much be sure to get medical checkups, but it'll be paid. We'll have to pay for it, and there's at least one silver-eyed guy running around, even though he seems friendly.
We could contact Tomb Wrench and see if there are other corporate decom facilities that we can travel to that maybe are less overrun.
That's a good idea.
Hopefully our care package extends outside of that system.
All right. Hopefully they have preferred providers in multiple systems, yes.
I've been building up this space SA for so long.
So does the Muskrat Love have med bay or equivalent?
We have a science bay.
Yeah.
Stuff is science.
So we'll go up to Kusin and say, well, now that you figured that out, how about you let the prof pilot, and you're the only sciencey guy here. Make sure Dasha is as well off as she can be. Or prep the specimen properly if she's died.
Well, the professor is still on the computer right now because he is completing his open enrollment that he forgot to do. So he's just making sure he's covered.
That's going to cost you.
There is no, well, yes, you're able to do that, but there is, looking up that creature, there are no hits.
Well, that's really odd. Professor goes over to Kusin and says, hey, have you ever heard of any type of creature like this that gets absolutely no hits?
No, I haven't. Unless it mutated from something. And it's a first of its kind.
Ooh, that means we'll get to name it.
Larry.
Doesn't that sort of thing require, confirmation?
We have photos.
Gotta be a little hard to get off of a dying planet.
Well, if you have that attitude, Larry's never going to go anywhere with you.
Dasha, I was thinking Sparkle Jr.
That's actually my cousin's name.
Ah,
Don't want to make things awkward at get-togethers.
that's fair. I get that.
Well, let's see here. We have contraband hold, science lab, comms jamming, an autocannon, and a missile launcher. We might be able to help Dasha with the missile launcher.
This is Self Station 3. Must say out loud, do you require any assistance, any maintenance?
We could use a decom and several bags of Cosmic Cool Doritos.
Well, we're going to prison.
Yeah, you're in luck. We got 2 bags of Cosmic Cool. Yeah, the decom will take care of all of various space afflictions. What is it you have? Is it space lupus? Because I don't know if it takes care of that.
It's never
Unknown.
lupus.
And go back to space lupus.
It's an unknown entity origin. We came across something that well, we just want to get it cleaned out sooner than later.
I mean, we do have a decon area that we use for cleaning out droids. That might be more appropriate with something that's unknown. But yeah, how many people have to go through this?
5?
5, yeah. It'll probably be about $100 big bucks a piece.
Is there a better place or a place that would be more suited than the droid bay?
I don't know what to deal with. I don't want it to spread throughout the whole station here.
No,
I
actually
see
doing-
counting 5. Never mind.
No, I mean any other corporate facilities for decon.
Oh man, I'm trying to help you out here, man. I mean, you go to any kind of corporate facility, there's gonna be all kinds of paperwork. I'll take you in. You just pay me a little big bucks, and we'll take care of it. I mean, we don't have to fill out any form.
Medical tourism. That's why we come to Charm Sector.
Okay.
No, it's okay. I've been waiting to get my next enema.
For an extra 50 big bucks.
You too can have.
Kuzin turns to you guys. Do you think we'd be clean enough by going through this droid bay? Or should we look elsewhere? I'm a little on the fence.
Well, at the very least, it may be able to identify if there are any extra pieces, parts, or life forms that have hitchhiked aboard if we at least get this done sooner rather than later.
That's true. I guess we could always go for a second round.
It should be plenty for now. I wouldn't worry too much.
Frankly, I don't expect any medical procedure to catch this shit. This shit is, I don't know. This shit is crazy. But, it would at least give us a certificate of your droid has been cleaned. Your droid has been cleaned and lubed, so we can meet back up with the pirate.
I haven't been cleaned and lubed in a while.
Yeah, it's a joke since he wants to put us in a med bay, in a droid bay.
Oh,
Ah.
I see. So no lube then. Got it.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Uh, Kuzin here. Uh, we accept your offer to get a hose down in the droid bay.
All right.
Where should we pull the ship around to?
Yeah, come around to Dawson Bay 42. Yeah, that'll give you enough time to roll out that barrel of ammonia and formaldehyde. So, yeah, I'll get you guys right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, ammonia and formaldehyde.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and you can save up to.
So we'll pull around. Well, I guess the professor would be doing that, but
Yeah, yeah. You pull the ship around to the station, and there's a couple ships already docked in a couple of the other bays. And you get in there, dock the ship, and it would be on the outside, and then you would do like a walk through a tube down a hallway, and there's a man in about his 60s with a long gray beard and some overalls with some rubber boots on. He's all right. Yeah, come on, just right this way here.
do the rubber boots have blood caked upon them?
Um, yeah, yes, they do. Yes.
Does it look silver?
No.
Uh,
It's a top.
there's blood on your boots.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I stomp worms with these.
Do you have worms here?
Yeah, that's how I make the bloodworm pudding.
I shouldn't have asked. Very well. I guess he would not insight, but is there what's the right role to see if if he's being truthful?
What skill do you think you would use? And then he's like, oh, and he pulls out this oily, nasty rag, covers his mouth. He's like, that's right, you guys are contaminated.
Chemistry.
Well, none of the skills I'm trained.
So I was trying to figure out exactly what the stains on the rag would come from. If it's industrial equipment, he might have a chance.
Yeah, it looks like grease, oil, stuff like that.
I think it would just be a straight intelligence roll. I don't have a skill.
Yeah, go for it.
6. That's a success.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way you can make bloodworm pudding is by stomping them in a bucket. I mean, the old ways never die.
It's been so long since I've had freshly stomped bloodworm pudding. Squeezed right from the husks themselves.
Yeah, yeah, it's still a little bit. I'll serve you up a little bit with them Cosmic Cool Doritos.
That sounds great.
Okay, the professor's getting hungry and impatient, so the professor is going to say, "Let's get this show on the road here." And the professor's going to keep in line with the really awesome procedures they have for decontamination, and he's just going to like dunk his hands into the vat of whatever and just splash it on himself.
Yeah. Sal is going to try to remember his industrial chemical, his hazardous chemicals, just to see what this stuff is likely to do to us.
We'll be fine.
He opens these two bay doors open, and there's a large room. You can see it's got stains of various, like grease stains, oil stains all over it, and there's a big drain in the middle, and there's a bunch of nozzles that line the top. And He's like, and he notices Dasha. He's like, "Oh, man, you're looking in rough shape there."
You got a doctor. You got a doctor on the station that'll whom you can trust.
No, I mean, I'm pretty good at assessing situations. I've got various herbs and remedies. I've I've got a set of holistic healing tapes that I'll take a quick look when you guys are deconning. Maybe I'll find something in there. But I didn't realize. So he leaves for like 2 minutes and comes back and rolls in with some kind of looks like a coat rack, but it's got this he's draped a sheet over it. It's like it looks yellow because it's could be from smoke or whatever. He's draped it over. He's like, "Oh, I didn't realize we had a woman in here." And he pulls it in and like puts it in the corner. He's like, "Because you gotta get naked."
Oh no, me naked in front of these people. How could that happen?
All right. Well, all right. Yeah. Let's get this thing rolling. And he closes the doors. You hear him lock. And you hear him coming over the internet. Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Kuzin would take off everything except the helmet.
Well, I think keeping him safe.
All right.
Sal will start stripping, and he'll look at the vat of whatever very dubiously and say, "Can you show me the hazard diamond for this stuff before we jump in?" I had to look up the name. The hazard diamond is that 4-color chemical thing that they put on things to identify what hazards it has.
Okay. Yeah, each of the huge 55-gallon drums have all sorts of symbols on them. Most of them are worn off. It's some kind of a mixture that he has put together, and it's
Dip.
yeah, it smells ammonia and
Bleach.
Yes.
You said formaldehyde. You said ammonia and formaldehyde.
right, yeah, with a whisk of like rotting fish.
Ooh,
Get that
okay.
smell too.
Oh, wonderful. Let's see. I'm not sure which will die first, our liver or our kidneys.
That's just the essential oils.
Probably your lungs. I mean, our lungs.
Well, that's true.
Our lungs.
Presume we can hold our breath for a little bit.
Professor Goff, it's wonderful you're embracing communism.
So yeah, there are 4 barrels in here. Well, you said there's 5 people, so there are 5 barrels in here.
Oh,
So we each get to dunk into a barrel.
Yeah, you each get to dunk into a barrel. Dasha's got her own separate one that's hidden by the sheet.
We get an extra crew member when I wasn't looking.
Well, Kusin said 5.
are we going to ignore the bear?
No, the bear's with me.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, so everybody make a body save.
oh.
Of course.
That's a fail.
18, that's an easy pass.
I've passed.
All 5.
Kusin, you have a bad reaction to whatever is in this whatever this mixture is. You take 5 damage. Start welting up.
Now, is that normal?
He just like feels it coming on and he's like, ah, what is this?
You take a point of stress and make another panic check.
Sal says, your bad decisions coming back to haunt you.
See, I want to roll above.
The professor goes into the mechanics of what anaphylactic shock is.
That's a 14, so I passed my panic check.
Okay.
It's just like kind of like hyperventilating and like, no, this is scrubbing it off. This is scrubbing it off. This is killing everything, even little parts of me inside.
So yeah, and he's like, okay, all right, time to get out. You've been in there long enough.
Crawl out through the
So
fog.
then the you hear this noise like pressurized air as the nozzles start going off top, like spraying some kind of foam or like it's like a orange like degreaser or something starts coming out, and then you see a couple of the nozzles aren't working. He's like, oh, like, hold on, okay. And a couple minutes go by, and the other two start working, and it's like sprays this whole room with like this degreaser, and then you hear another noise, and it just starts spraying hot water everywhere.
Yeah, I'll make sure to take it as, give myself a good scrub with the hot water. Only stuff I trust in all minutes. Probably stupid, but whatever.
What's a degreaser?
It like cuts the grease so you can get so you can remove it.
So did we get grease on us when we went into those barrels?
Uh, just making sure. I mean, you gotta double check. I mean, it is for droids.
Well, I suppose. So yeah, Kuzin would follow Sal's lead on that one. Just like rubbing all that. Well, I imagine if he's got all these welts that it would be incredibly painful.
It's okay, we can get a cheese grater to deal with those welts.
No, please.
And we'll say that there was like it's a plastic box in there that you could stuff your gear in so it wouldn't get soaked. He would at least do that. But after about 30 minutes or so, it's like a steam bath in there now, and the doors open, lets all the steam out. He's like, "All right, come down here to the to the main sitting area. You can get some of that pudding and some of your cosmic cool Doritos."
Got any pudding pops? Well, that was fun.
It was most decidedly not fun. Look at the welts, the burns. And
Oh
he
my.
starts pointing out all the places that have blistered, burned on him.
That looks really painful.
Something about those barrels and what was in them just didn't play nice with my skin. I think I'm allergic to droid degreaser.
Have you been exfoliating lately?
Yeah, I a little bit more than normal. You get such bad dandruff, especially in metadimensional space. It's so dry in there.
That's true. It's hard to get a good breeze on a spaceship.
All right, so you get your stuff together and start heading down to the lobby area, which is easy to find. There's a bunch of painted arrows that say lobby. You open the door, and there's like the laminate plastic tables with those formed chairs. And Bob is in there with his overalls and his boots, and he is got everybody a bowl of this bloodworm pudding, and there are 2 bags of cosmic cool Doritos on there, and he's got everybody a bottle of Kickapoo Joy Juice. He's like, yeah, it's got a little bit of caffeine in it, so I'll help you out. And sitting at the table there and taking a drink of this juice is somebody you recognize. And that would be John Valentine. He's like, hey, all right, I see you guys made it out of there. Good. All fresh and clean now.
How did you get out?
Get where?
Did he come to the? No, did he? No, but did he come down?
Yes, yes, he ran off on the planet while we were watching.
Ah,
Mhm.
how did you get off that planet?
Well, stashed on your ship. I mean, that was the quickest way to get out of there.
And you didn't get through, you didn't go through decom?
Why do I no? I mean, why do I need to go through decom? I already talked to Bob here. I fixed the that nozzle thing that wouldn't work. I've been helping him out, so. And he pulls out one of his tech manuals, like, yeah, it's in here. I found it. But yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Look, John, you need to go. You need to get decommed.
I don't know. I don't know if I need to go in there. I don't think all those things are really going to do anything for me.
You either get decommed or I'll decom you. I'm very cranky right now, and and I suggest that you go along.
Well, I'm not here to argue with somebody wearing jorts. So, and he looks at Bob. He's like, "You heard him." Puts his drink down. I'll be back. Go ahead and yeah. Let me go. Let me go take care of this. Don't. He's like, don't eat all the cosmic cool while I'm gone.
I'll try not to.
Want to see how you decon him?
The nerve of that guy. After what is on that, after after on that planet, and then he just thinks he can walk around without getting blisters all over his body.
Well, that's strange.
How did we not see him? You know, we need to do a better job of thoroughly checking our ship before leaving planets, or at least soon after, just to make sure we don't have any stragglers.
It is curious how he got on our vessel, especially when it was half a mile away.
Yeah. You can put that down to crazy silver shit.
That doesn't narrow it down much.
Yeah, well, none of this shit makes any sense. Machines I like. Machines make sense. You know, silver stuff that gets in your head and allows you to do and gives you superpowers. Yeah, what the hell?
Think we have some time here?
I'm just gonna relax for a bit.
Yeah.
So that creature has never been found before. Man, now I wish I went and got a sample. It would have been the only known sample in existence.
Yeah, and it would have been mixed with your blood and brain matter when it pounded you into the ground like it did the other guy.
We could always go back. So I guess this means that we have some time. We're not meeting our contact for another 7 days.
7 days.
That's perfect, actually. I was just about to watch this movie called The Ring.
I always liked Halo. It's like The Ring, but in three dimensions.
Yeah, but you kind of have to be a master of the entire thing. Well, we got some spare time.
What do I do on this station? Like, say I'm looking to, have a good time. Do you have a cosmic cool mini golf course? Or what activities can I
we did at one time, actually, but when corporate took over, they removed it. That was one of the first things they got rid of.
It's so corporate.
Yeah.
So what did they replace it with?
I think I think it's a self-reflection room now. It's an empty room. They call it a self-reflection room with a mirror.
I think I took a leadership course. Self-reflection.
Sal's going to ask around and see if there are, any informal poker games or something like that.
It's like, yeah, we don't really talk about that, but there might be one or two.
Poker, I do have.
Corporate kind of frowns on that, on gambling.
Yeah, well, who cares? Unless they're looking over your shoulder, that is. But still, who cares?
It's about 30 minutes pass. Bob has to occasionally step out to run the controls of the decontamination. John Valentine comes marching back in. His hair a little bit wet, beard a little bit wet, wiping it off. All right. Well, feel like a new man now. There's any of those cosmic cool chips left?
Yeah, there's some.
Nice.
Insight check.
Feeling better?
Oh yeah, a lot better, of course. Nothing reinvigorates you like a dip in a 55-gallon drum of ammonia and formaldehyde. What other assorted chemicals are in there?
That is exactly what I was said when I got out.
So where to? Where are we going?
Kuzin's gonna he turns to the professor. Professor, have you gotten any updates from corporate?
I don't know. Have I gotten any updates from corporate?
You look and you do have a notification that this corporate is requesting a status update.
Oh.
So corporate wants a status update, huh?
Man, they forgot my birthday again.
Everything's good. We're all good here. How are you?
Well, can we say that the mission is meeting expectations?
Only if we can circle back and check the alignment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think we can respond with that.
Yeah, meeting expectations. The phrase is snafu.
You didn't have to say that they were those were the expectations. We would be getting expectations, or we would say we were exceeding the expectations. We ran into no trouble. But we should also see if there's anything else we can do in the meantime. We have some time before we meet of our drop off, so we could try to make a buck. Or if corporate has something else that they need to looked into, we could try to squeeze that in.
I think I'm going to spend some time relaxing personally.
Well, did you hear they have a reflection room?
I'm way too stressed. I'm looking for gambling, drinking, or screwing, or all three.
Susan takes a step backwards.
And not with you, you moron.
He takes a step forwards.
Now with you, you moron.
Then he takes a step back. And then he's thinking, oh, cha-cha.
He drinks a whiskey, drinks a cider.
And John says, "Yeah, I misjudge you corporate types. I think you guys are headed in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah.
Morale has never been higher.
Yeah.
Well, at least, until we get laid off.
Well, they might be looking for me, but I'm not worried about it.
So where are you going next, John?
I don't know. Where are you guys headed? Just figure I could bum a ride with you.
We got some time before we're heading off to our next destination. I think like to take some blood work before, if you're going to hop on our spaceship, you want to take some blood work before you head out.
Blood work?
Why are we letting him on our ship?
Well, he asked if he could bum a ride.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, blood work.
I'm not going to get in the way. I won't do any maintenance work that I'm not supposed to do.
No, it's not that. It's more so just being extra cautious
About what?
about what we ran into.
You mean that giant creature that came out of the ground? I don't.
Not the creature, but it was inside the.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking some samples myself. I've got my sample collection kit, and I've been looking for excuses to use it.
You guys got the coordinates, and you just fly right back there.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just It's more of a safety thing. John, you may be infected. In fact, we may all be infected.
I just went through the decontamination process. Whatever I had is probably gone.
Not unless it's already deep inside you.
If you were a droid,
If we were a droid, then why did we go through something that would be for a droid? Doesn't make any sense.
that's exactly what I said.
That's all that Bob had.
Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna give Bob a hard time. He's just trying to help us out. But if you want a sample of that creature or whatever, you just fly it's just one jump back from one jump in the metadimensional space. I mean, you guys could. I mean, you've already plotted the course once. You could probably do it again.
As this conversation is happening, the professor is has got the bear, has picked up the bear, who is holding a knife, and is kind of scooching closer and closer and closer to Valentine, and then at a very inopportune moment is going to chuck the bear at Valentine and say, "Catch." And I'm going to tell the bear to cut him so we can get a blood sample.
Okay.
Like cut him on the hand when he's catching him.
So Valentine, you throw the bear. He's surprised. Bear hits him because he can't catch. We're at the dam, and the bear falls to the ground and stabs him right in the foot. And he's like, oh man. Hey, your bear's got a knife. It's got two. How does that bear? The bear's got that's a two-bladed knife. What the?
Oh dear, look what's happened. You're bleeding.
Ow.
Here, let's take a look at that. Let's take care of that before it gets infected.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And he pulls his shoe off. And his sock is blood. It looks very silvery as he has a silver wound and two puncture wounds in his foot. It's like, oh man.
Oh, we definitely need a sample. Cousin, do you have a
Okay.
sampler?
Yes, he does. He
And we take the sock and throw it in a bag and seal it up.
yeah, he pulls it.
Bob's like, I do sell socks. They are used, but hey.
John, how long have you been silver?
A couple of years. Are you talking about when I reached 50? Or are you talking?
No,
Oh.
you have silver blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't everybody?
No.
It's probably from working in the mine or being on Sable, I would guess, just kind of affects your blood.
Yep.
I mean,
That answers the question about how effective the droid baths are.
Yes.
what do you mean? Like, if you get cut, you're going to bleed. I don't know. It doesn't prevent bleeding.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, are you guys worried that your blood is silver?
I sure hope it isn't.
I mean, it just happens. I don't know what the big deal. I mean, you could find out right now. Just have the professor throw the bear at you.
Kuzen is one curious, and he has the 22 knives. Well, he has some knives. He pulls out
Find one that's actually sharp.
a porcelain knife.
Okay.
Porcelain can be pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulls out the porcelain knife and makes a small cut on the back of his hand.
It begins to bleed.
Is it red?
Everybody give me a sanity roll.
Ooh, I have a hustle point for this very moment.
Oh man, are you kidding me? My sand's a 47 and I got a 48. And everybody else gains a stress.
I rolled an all 7.
Okay, so who did not so Kusin is the only one who did not pass?
Correct. I rolled a 12.
Kusin, you look down, that's silver blood. Everybody else sees red.
Does he get a stress too?
Yeah, of course you would. Might even panic. I don't know.
He looks and he's like, Oh no.
What?
It's silver.
You're having a bad reaction to the cleaning chemicals. It's red.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, I see with my own eyes. It's silver.
I'll walk right over there and poke this thing and pull it up. No, it's red.
That's silver on your finger.
Does he still have this little sampler thing? I
Yeah.
take it and collect the blood in a sampler and
Okay.
run it through the analysis to prove to him that it's just plain old blood.
You don't need to do that. I know what I see, but I do appreciate sticking to scientific principles and not relying solely on gut feeling. John, it was you.
Me? What are you talking about?
You made me like you.
Uh,
You made me corrupted.
well, yeah, I don't get. I don't really think so. I mean, if you got a little silver in your blood, I mean, what's the big deal? I got it, so what? I'm fine. Nothing wrong with me. I'm normal, just like you guys.
I disagree.
Okay, fair enough. I have an affinity, an unnatural affinity for technical manuals. I admit, but, and I probably shouldn't have been taking corporate stuff and selling it. I mean, but you got to do what you got to do. So, okay, all right.
This does it. Snow mutters something about, all his crew members, all his crewmates being, suicidal or crazy. And he is definitely wandering off looking for drink, gambling, or women, preferably all three.
Okay.
Hey, don't you think you're so special? You probably have silver blood too, and you and all of you.
And they'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Kusin. They'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
You don't have the right to tell me what to worry and what not to worry about.
Susan, why don't you take the sampler kit to his blood? If it's the same as yours, then we know that your blood's silver, but if it's different, then it means that your blood isn't silver.
What if it's just a different type of silver?
Well, if we all see it as red, what makes more sense?
We'll see what the test results say.
Okay.
Look, it's been a very stressful, it's been very, very stressful with the creature and everything that happened on the planet. And we got in, it could be the caffeine and the joy juice just like, affecting it. We all probably all need to just take a rest, just Bob's probably got some places here you could just, you could go to the reflection room and reflect on things, or or just go play cards like Sal wants to do, or just everybody needs to chill out.
That's a perfect idea. We'll have plenty of time to take a rest while we analyze the sample of your blood.
We should do samples of all of yours. If I'm infected, all of you are infected too.
Yeah, and if we're all infected, suddenly it doesn't matter anymore, does it?
Well, then we all need to find a cure. And we know what we're doing for the next 7 days.
We don't need a cure for what?
For whatever entity spouts silver blood. Whatever entity is inside us.
Now you're talking nonsense.
I'm the most clear-headed I've been. Ever since I've taken these shoes off.
You did what? He looks down and sees you not wearing shoes. He says, "You did what?"
Ever since I took these shoes off.
Yeah, why did you take your shoes off?
It just felt better that way.
That sounds like psychic talk to me. That's what that psychic mumbo jumbo does. Why do you think Why do you think all that craziness happened? It's them damn psychics.
Psychics move things with their minds.
That would explain a lot.
What was moved with their mind?
I don't know. Didn't that nutty guy, whatever, pulled his gun and shot that other guy? Now I remember. And then that creature came up. It's yeah. We've been hoodwinked by these psychics.
I'll have to take this information and process it.
You said it's the person who had him take his shoes off, that's psychic. But that person's the person who got shot.
Well, yeah.
So why would the psychic shoot himself?
I don't know. You explain. I don't understand it. It was just, maybe he was trying to, maybe he messed up the guy's mind and he didn't know what he was doing. Served it right.
The guy who also had silver blood?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess. Did he? I didn't see it. Did he work in the mine or something?
The way your eyes glowed silver right before he fired the shot?
I mean, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying it's not the first time we've encountered something like this.
Okay, so you're all right. Well,
One who can control others' minds, what they see, hear, do, and say. Especially when they're silver. Everyone remembers down in the mines, right?
Can't forget.
Mm-hmm.
And at the station.
Yep. With the security
But,
guard.
I'm feeling sort of fatalistic about all of this stuff. I know it's communicable, whatever it is, it's communicable as hell. There's apparently no cure for it, and corporate would probably just shoot us and throw us into an incinerator if they figured out we had it. So, I don't know about you, but my idea is ignore the shit and go enjoy yourself, because you can't control it.
Are you talking about the same corporate that goes ahead and keeps a person with silver blood in a supposed contained area?
Yeah.
And hasn't shot him or incinerated him?
Yeah. And the guards were looking for him.
Yeah, to take him back.
Yeah, they might not have known. They might not have known he was contaminated.
Kind of hard to miss it.
Yeah, you'd think so, but there's a bunch of freaky mess going on.
Or whatever it is, it's highly communicable. And we know at least one person around us has it.
Yep.
And it can be used to control others.
Yep. Well, like I said, the supposed brains of this operation thinks that droid decontamination is good for us, and so there's no way in heck there's no way in heck they're going to be able to control this actual stuff. So, if your engines are going to blow up, you just have a good drink to go out on.
right. Sal's got the right idea. Besides, if my silver blood gives me some kind of special mind control powers, then I'm going with Sal. We're going to find that card game. We'll make some serious big bucks. We'll be able to buy all kinds of Kickapoo Joy Juice.
Yeah. John, suddenly you sound like the sanest person around here. Let's go find a card game.
Well, I haven't given up on finding a cure. So you can resign yourself to whatever fate you foresee at the end of this, but I'm going to fight against it. I think I need that reflection room.
I think I need to lie down.
Bob comes in. Yeah, okay. The reflection room. All right, sure.
Dasha, you seriously need to rest after that shotgun.
Professor, would you mind helping me back to the ship?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
John and Sal. Bob tells them, where the secret poker game is being held out of corporate's potential prying eyes. Because he says every once in a while they come in and check. And Kusin heads to the reflection room. And Dasha is being helped back to the ship by Professor Goff. So John and Sal head down into this back room, thick with
Okay.
thick with cigarette smoke, and there is a poker game in here. There's three other people in there, and they invite you to take a seat.
Definitely ask what the game and what the buy-in is.
Just a couple big bucks.
I'll throw a couple of big bucks in and see what's going on here.
So it's a version of poker. They call it Big Montana Hold'em.
I don't think you could hold Big Montana if you wanted to. He's too big.
Basically, they hand out 5 cards. Well, you can either discard 3 or keep all 5. You can't. It's your only option. And they just go through once. If you're in or out, and then that's it.
So if you discard 3, you get 3 more.
Yeah. You would notice after a few hands that you and John seem to be winning the majority of the time.
Okay. Well, before anybody grumbles too much, I'll crack open my 6-pack of beer and start passing them around.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everybody-
Yeah. Oh, man. Whoa. You got the good stuff. Keystone Light.
So if they're a little unhappy, they're at least a little drunk too.
So yeah, they very much appreciate that. Yeah, so you're playing, and one of them says, what brings you to the Silk Station?
Just had a job go bad. Needed someplace to dock to get some work and R&R,
Yeah. Can't find good establishments, good gambling establishments anymore. That corporate's influence is growing. It's always these underground games.
Yeah. They're all about the money. You'd think they'd set up their own gambling joints, but no such luck.
What do you do for a living?
Maintenance guy for whoever pays me. Right now I'm following around a damn good gunner by the name of Kira. We're just doing merc work. Well, she's doing merc work. I'm keeping her shit running.
Okay. You in between jobs right now? Is that what it is?
We got a maybe on the table, but not for a few days. You got something cooking yourself?
Maybe. We might be in need of some mercs. What do you guys charge?
I'm usually not the man doing the negotiating. Why don't you throw me an offer and I'll take it back to the boss. But we need a little hint as to what's going on,
Okay. Well, we're moving some pharmaceuticals, let's just say. We got to get it past corporate blockade.
What's the time frame?
Within the next couple days, make sure that it gets done. looking at about maybe 200 credits for each of you. He looks at John. For each of you.
He says credits. You mean big bucks?
Oh yeah, my bad. Big bucks. Ooh, this Keystone Light's getting to me.
The big, beautiful bucks.
We can probably do something about corporate oversight there. We finish up. I'll take I'll take your offer to the boss and get back to you quick, since I know you're on a time schedule.
Yeah, no problem. Well, oh look, you won again.
You guys luck, maybe.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's just a break from the monotony. I think every little pushback against corporate is worth it, even if it's something as simple as a underground poker game. So let's see, Dasha and Professor Goff, you're headed back to the ship.
We have some things to discuss on the ship. All right then, Professor. Well, is it just me, or do you also think that they're going to go ahead and use the poker game to infect more people?
He might.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Or he might just use it as a steady source of income.
Well, I mean, I don't mean Saul, I mean the other guy.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what I saw, the silver in his eyes right before the guy picked up the shotgun and fired. The same thing as on the planet.
Yeah. Well, maybe he is exercising his new mind control muscles.
Just strange that he did it. Probably someone who's psychic, if that person is psychic, could detect him somehow and be a threat. The real question is, what do we do with him?
Well, you do know how we like to take samples.
Oh, I know where you go.
He would make a good specimen for future study.
And I think the question is, how do we take samples without him controlling someone's mind?
We're gonna have to figure out how they do it and then somehow isolate them.
Will you do me a favor real fast?
What if I can?
Do you mind taking a blood sample from me? I was shot while very close to him and I was around him quite a bit.
Oh,
There's a chance I
absolutely.
might be infected.
Absolutely take a sample. Have we got the results back from Kusin's blood sample yet?
Yes, it is normal blood.
Okay. Well, the professor is just going to sort of chalk that up to stress and his allergic reaction, and not even entertain the thought of everyone possibly being controlled somehow to see, different things.
There's no way we're living in a simulation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. All right, Dasha, you really do need to get some rest so you can heal.
I do. We should probably find a better way of securing the ship as well, if he was able to get on it.
Yeah, I need to add that scan for extra life forms to the pre-flight checklist.
Yeah. Though I do have questions about how he was able to do it still.
The professor is going to check the computer logs and see, was he really on the ship or not? Or was there any way to tell? Like, is there extra weight that we weren't expecting or something? Oxygen consumption, maybe?
Oh yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah. Yes, critical analysis of the oxygen consumption. You realize that there is a difference that he probably has stowed away on the ship.
Okay. Yes, we're definitely going to have to be more careful of that.
Since somehow a lot of the doors and things had opened randomly.
Yeah, I'm
some
going to ignore
point.
that.
Okay.
I'm not going to put that up.
No idea.
Nope, no clue.
I don't know. The real question is, how did he get on? Because he wouldn't have had time to travel that half a mile to get to the vessel. And none of us saw him get on when we were getting on the vessel ourselves.
Assuming we weren't mind controlled to not see him.
That's
And we
true.
were kind of preoccupied with Mr. Krabs slash squid slash scorpion.
Oh,
Money.
we'll just have to be careful. Maybe get some security cameras set up on the ship.
Yes. I should check and see if Bob has any security cameras.
Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
No, we'll have to be careful. And I think it's safe for us to assume that a good deal of the station is soon going to be silver. Best if we don't remain on it for long.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't stay here long, even if without the silver.
Honestly, I'm a bit worried about Kuzin at the moment.
Yes. Well, you need to lie down and take a nap, and maybe I should go check on him in the reflection room.
All right, I'll do that. Be safe.
That's right. Don't get murdered. As the professor leaves, he does a scan to make sure there's only one life form aboard the ship.
Correct. There is only one.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go check on Kuzin.
I feel like "Don't Get Murdered" would be a great patch. Like they have the patches in these. Like that would be an excellent patch.
All right, Kusan, you're in the reflection room. You can see the remnants of where the miniature golf course used to be, like the outline of where it once was. Then it's been removed, and it is just a tiled floor with a large mirror and some, recessed lighting.
Kuzin stares at the lines, that kind of the faded lines that outline the mini golf course, and it makes him sad and wistful. It's reminding of the shadows of the past that cloud his own mind.
Peter, please, his heart can only take so much. Don't hurt him anymore.
He is also very stressed and currently prone to going down rabbit holes. So there's this large mirror.
So when the professor walks in, he holds up the results of his blood test and says, "Look, I have the results from your blood test right here. 100% no silver."
Kuzin makes a small incision with his porcelain knife. Is it red or is it silver?
It looks red.
Apparently, we need to do a mental health assessment as well. And the professor takes out a piece of paper, makes a big scribble on it, and turns it around and shows it to him and says, "What do you see here?"
I see broken dreams. It is a boulevard of broken dreams. But it seems I'm saved. Maybe it was this reflection room.
Or maybe it was the anaphylaxis.
So there's something in those barrels?
Yes.
You feel a breeze in the room, a cold breeze.
Which direction is it coming from?
It's coming from the mirror.
I'll close the window to space.
Did you feel that?
Yes, I did. As the professor starts looking around for an HVAC vent or something.
It's coming from the mirror. And he goes over to the mirror and starts he touches it.
It feels like liquid.
Well, that's not weird.
Professor takes out the sampler.
Kuzin looks back. He's like, "Oh, that's a great idea." And he takes out
Okay. You're both getting samples of the mirror.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm also going to take out my bioscanner to see if it is a living life form that would be detected on the bioscanner. Anyway.
You do get a life form. In fact, you get two life forms on the bioscanner as the liquid image starts to show a house in front of you. It is not well lit. It seems to be at night. A two-story house. There is a light on the first floor in a window. It looks like a contemporary house. Almost like if you stepped through, you would be a couple steps from the door.
Do you suppose this is a portal?
Hmm.
Or a wormhole?
One way to find out. The professor pokes his hand through it.
Yeah, you can feel the cold air on the other side and the wind whipping around.
Does the locale look familiar to Kuzin?
No,
How about the professor?
nope.
Well, this is the room of reflection. It could be that this is responding to us. I registered two life forms. One is the mirror and one is the house. Is that right?
I mean, there's two life forms. It's unknown what that is.
There are two life forms when I look inside this, when we look here. And
All right, the professor just going to ask the mirror what is its name.
state your purpose.
Yeah.
There's no response from the mirror.
Okay.
Kuzin's going to kind of poke his head through to the other side.
Okay. It's windy. It's dark. And you're fairly close to this house. You can hear, it sounds like construction going on inside the house, like somebody hammering or doing something. It sounds like construction.
Kuzin kind of pulls out. Well, it would be rude not to say hi.
Yep.
We walk through. Bare feet and all.
Yep, bloop. The ground is so cold. You feel like you're on the top of a mountain. The wind just kind of whips through, cuts right through you. It is so cold up here.
Knocked quickly. It looks behind. Do I see the mirror?
No, you just see a path that leads down to nothing.
That's inconvenient.
Is the professor going through?
Yeah, sure. Will accompany Kusin.
All right. So you feel the same deal. It's like you feel like you're at elevation.
So does Kuzin, when he looks back, does the professor just materialize out of thin air?
Yeah.
So did Kusin knock on the door?
Yeah, he's knocking.
The door, you hear the hammering stop. So there's some people talking inside, and the door opens. A sharp dressed man in a smoking jacket opens the door. I don't recognize. I didn't expect guests at this hour, but you look like you have a lot of worries. General, can you just stop that for a minute? I'm trying to talk to some people out here.
We just happened. We just.
Why don't you come inside and get some tea? And,
Yes. My
get out of
feet
the
are
cold
freezing.
weather for a minute. I see you're trying to get in touch with the universe. That's a good way to start. You realize he is wearing no shoes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Diamond Quartz.
Diamond Quartz. Does that name ring a bell?
You can make a roll.
Just be
Intelligence. You can make an intelligence if you want, both of you.
Would xenoesotericism count in this case?
No.
He fails.
Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah, never heard of this guy. There's a big burly guy. You enter this elaborate, beautiful entryway and open concept, of course. There's a fireplace going. It feels so warm in here. And there's a set of stairs that are spiraling up, and you can see there's some construction going on. Like whoever's over here is working on the stairs. They got a hammer and a saw. And sorry, don't. I hope you don't mind the mess. There's always the general is always constantly fixing and rearranging things in here. It's just his nature. But I'll get you some tea and sit in front of the fire. So what brings you here?
I don't rightly know. I was in a room called the Room of Reflection, and there was a mirror, and it showed this house. And when I stepped through the mirror,
Hmm.
we were at your
Wow.
front door.
Wow. Well, you are obviously destined to be here then.
One could say perhaps the universe was calling, and we decided to answer.
Hmm.
It's wiggling his toes in front of the fire.
You can take off the helmet anytime you wish.
I understand.
Okay. Can I help you with anything? I mean, besides being out in the cold and seeing houses and mirrors.
Well, you mentioned that you mentioned the bare feet is getting in touch with the universe. What does that mean?
Well, if you were to get in tune with the universe, the best way to do that is you got to start by letting your feet soak into the earth and to the dirt itself, you know. I mean, it's a standard procedure.
Does it only apply on terrestrial bodies?
No, it's just no, it's all the time, every time kind of thing.
Well, is there, if I'm in tune with the universe, does that somehow make me calmer?
Of course, I think so. Yeah, if you're in tune with the universe, it will certainly help reduce your stress levels. You seem very stressed.
It's been rough. I found out that I had silver blood, but that's not silver blood.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
What do you know anything about this? We've met multiple people that seem to have been infected by this.
Hmm.
Do you have silver blood?
I reckon I do not have silver blood. That seems like a problem. I am aware of a certain rip that is happening in the metadimensional space, and this may be some kind of manifestation of that.
A rip.
Yes,
That sounds quite serious.
it is. There's something beyond that is seeming to infect our world. I have sensed it for a while, but was unsure of what its actual course of action was going to be. Oh, this. Uh, yeah, it's one of those. I don't think it. I don't. I don't think it follows the normal time constraints that our minds are accompanied to, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
But this silver thing you're talking about, yeah, I'm aware of this. General, can you hand me that the thing you collected the other day? And he puts down his his measuring tape, goes in the other room, and he comes back with a little glass, and he shows it to you, and it's sure enough, it's that silver liquid. So we got a freak storm the other day and it rained here. And sure enough, it wasn't no rain, it was silver.
So silver, this
It is some sort of corruption. It is some sort of chaos.
some sort of chaos coming from a rip in metadimensional space.
Yeah, somebody is trying to force their will on all of us. Or something.
Diamond Quartz, I admire how calm you are when you are delivering the news of the imminent doom of our universe as we know it.
I don't think the universe is imminently doomed. You can't go around living your life like that now. There's always a solution. You got to bring order to the chaos.
Now that I know a little bit more about the chaos or this liquid, this phenomenon, perhaps we can have a lead for further research. Without a lead, without a direction, it just gets so lost and so up in my head.
I mean, that could happen for sure.
Thought maybe this no shoes thing would help, but it turns out it was a partial solution only.
I don't know if it's, well, I mean, however you want to look at it, for sure. I mean, the solution just can't come to you in one step. It takes many.
Science does require iteration.
It does. Your friend has been awfully quiet. Are all those servos and circuits working appropriately?
Yes, they are. My
Okay,
sample's
that's
working fine.
very good.
So how does one bring order to the chaos?
Well, that's something I'm not really sure. It's going to have to be stymied at some point, whatever this growing chaos is. Going to have to go to the source of it for sure.
We saw a creature. It was looked like it was immured with this chaos, this
The
corruption.
professor whips out his data pad and shows him the picture.
Oh my, that's frightening. I would run very fast away from that thing.
We did.
You are very smart and wise to do such a thing. Yeah, those, I think that's just a result of what's going on.
Have you heard where? Do you know where this rip is occur? Like beside where in metadimensional space, how one would find it?
Oh, the rip itself, is that what you want to find?
Well, I don't know if I want to find it, but if the answer, if the only known way to find out more about it is to go to the source, then it seems that at some point our path would take us to this rip where it's all began or where it's all coming from. To take samples, of course.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, because you are the science types. Well, now, if I was to say that you will eventually find it there, that sounds like you're predetermined to go there and you're on some kind of railroad. Nobody wants that for sure. But
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure all our companions would be for
For saving the universe,
saving the universe.
restoring order to the chaos. That sounds like corporate's motto.
well, don't be fooled by mottos. You know, even Even those can be easily manipulated.
I was just thinking, I was thinking that our companions might think it would be above their pay grade.
Oh, I see. You're interested in some sort of monetary uh, compensation for your deeds of great heroism.
I don't need I need enough to live on. But I'm just thinking of our the rest of our crew, and they may be more inclined through reward. But if we were to if we were to investigate this rip, do you know how we'd get there? Or is it just a matter of going into metadimensional space and hoping you run into it?
Yeah, that would be kind of a wild goose chase.
That would be a lot of is it borax?
Yes, that would be a lot of borax you'd have to use. You might want to start with corporate itself.
Wonder what their role in this is. I almost don't want to find out.
I think they probably have more answers than you may realize.
Well, Professor, it seems we have some paperwork to file.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe that's how we bring order to the chaos. Paperwork.
Hopefully, this has been an enlightening conversation. You have relieved some of your stress and enjoyed the tea.
It has been quite nice and is much warmer in here than it is out there. And it's not just the ambiance, but it's also the company.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing your home. We shan't put you out any further.
No, yeah, I'm just getting ready to inform the general here that the stairs are upside down and he needs to fix them, unfortunately. But that's the way things go.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Diamond Quartz.
Yes, likewise.
And the professor leans out and says, "Nice to meet you too, General."
The general kind of gives you a lamenting look like, oh God, I'm gonna have to take this whole staircase down. Don't worry, he's used to it. He really likes it. So, all right. And he opens the door. The wind kind of blows. There's trickles of rain that starts to fall, but it's not rain. It's actually silver. And he says, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yep. Just like I said. Well, you better run along.
Start moving right back down the path,
Yep. And
hoping that we run into the space that we can't see.
yeah, you don't get very far. The cold air cutting through you, and all of a sudden you're back in the room with the used to be the miniature golf course.
But the big question is, do we have any of the silver rain on us, and can we take samples of it?
Sure. Yes, you do. You have some silver rain on you. Yes.
Okay.
Silver rain, silver rain. How much stress did I relieve?
What was your stress level at?
10.
It is now at 4. How much stress did you have, Professor?
I gotta find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yours is back to normal,
2.
which would be, yep.
That was more pleasant than I was expecting.
Yes, absolutely. We need to get back to the ship, and we need to round everybody up and let everyone know all of this.
I'm glad you were there, Professor, because if it were just me, I don't know if, if anyone would believe me.
I'm not sure anyone's going to believe the both of us. The professor is making mental notes on what he is going to research when he gets back to the ship. He's going to start with ancient tomb wrench records to try to figure out this whole rip, metadimensional space, chaos, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and the other thing he's going to do is going to look up who Diamond Quartz and the General are, who those people are. Dasha is on the ship. She's resting, but Sal is out playing poker. So we need to round him up.
Well, we can let Sal finish his game. I wonder if the general is who the corporate gets health insurance from.
It could be.
For the best health insurance rates in town, call 1-800-GENERAL now.
All right, so you round everybody up. You're back at the ship.
I gotta ask, since doing leisure time activities is supposed to relieve some stress, I don't know how much. Does Salaqua lowered stress?
Yours is lowered by 2.
Okay. Still high, but not as bad. Gotcha.
The professor is going to let Kusin fill everyone in because the professor is doing research.
Well, the short of it is, in the reflection room, there was a mirror. And the mirror was actually a wormhole to a house occupied by 2 people, someone named the General and someone named Diamond Quartz, who also had no shoes, though he did not bleed silver, or at least claimed to not bleed silver.
Were you on your own
No, the
in this
professor was with me.
Sal looks at the professor and says, "This accurate?"
Yes, absolutely. And you see him just kind of typing away or whatever interface they have with the computer. Diamond Quartz. Who is Diamond Quartz? Enter.
Oh boy.
He had heard of this silver stuff. He called it a corruption and mentioned that there is apparently a rip in metadimensional space from which it's flowing from another world, another dimension.
Yeah, he wasn't really clear on that part.
It didn't seem like he really knew.
But he's not the only one who was talking about a rip.
Who else was talking about a rip?
The other barefooted dude, the guy in the tan robes.
Yeah. So this silver stuff seems like could be coming from there. The only lead we have on chasing that down further is to research corporate, as they might have more information. They may have information on how to find it.
Why do you want to find it? I thought we wanted to stay away from that crazy shit.
I haven't fully decided yet, but if there's something leaking it into our way of life and our existence, to do nothing is to let it consume all of everything. It will just keep going. Feels like the responsible thing is to try to at least do something to stop it or find people to stop it.
What do we know about it?
There's a lot of assumptions there. You're assuming it's big enough to affect basically the whole sector, and it's bad enough that it's going to affect everybody eventually. I mean, there's a lot of assumptions. Research, sure, but corporate, if they catch wind of this, it's going to be, how can we use this? How can we use this? How can we profit from it?
So if corporate has the answers, then we may need to try to do some after hours research, so to speak.
Yeah, well, let me know what you come up with, but if you hadn't figured it out, I'm feeling like this may be a bigger problem than us.
I propose a research mission to this rip so that we can do what we do best. And that is take samples.
Oh,
And analyze them.
oh, okay.
Why am I not surprised?
And if we can learn more about the nature of this tear, we don't have to fix the tear, but if we can learn more about it, then that will surely help whoever is capable of fixing it with that knowledge. But to find a location, we might need to do some research on corporate.
Are you researching things about corporate, or are you using corporate records to do research?
Yes.
All right, ask the professor about research. Of course, you're researching everything. Right. Well, when you two eggheads figure things out, let me know.
Will do. If we were able to go, if we said we found the tear in metadimensional space, would you go, Sal?
Well, yeah, you don't break up the team. Somebody has to fix the ship when you eggheads figure out ways to take us into danger.
They would never take us into danger.
Oh, you mean like they would never get us to bathe in industrial chemicals?
Yeah, they didn't make us do that. That was corporate.
No. Somebody volunteered us for it.
You know, I thought that was Captain Webb who insisted we get decontaminated.
Yep,
Yeah, but there were other options.
we'll be fine.
So did the professor find anything on diamond quartz in the general?
It's still searching, but no, diamond quartz comes immediately up. One of the prominent psychics of the past who just all of a sudden vanished, and no one knows what happened to him. He was the leader of a movement called the DQs, and they had franchises in many places. And he just all of a sudden, just one day vanished.
How many years ago?
Mm,
I mean, it's like 100 or 1,000 or what?
yeah, like 100 maybe.
Okay.
Oh, this should be exciting. In the meantime, Sal, if you want to make yourself useful, join me. We need to up armor the forklift.
Now that sounds like a project I could get behind.
Up armor the forklift, go ahead and put a little turret inside of it. And have it where the forklift has a large riot shield that can be lowered and keep everyone safe behind the riot shield as we advance forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes reasonable women have to do unreasonable things.
How long would it take to get back to Tomb Wrench?
It's like one jump, I think.
Does it make sense to go back to Tomb Wrench?
How long did jump take?
It's almost instantaneous.
Does it make sense to go back to Tomb Wrench to see if we can dig up more information at a facility?
Well, we possibly can if we can do it safely. Though we're going to have to decide what to do with Valentine.
Somebody volunteered us to haul him around.
Well, we'll have to keep him at arm's length then and away from most of us.
Based on what we just learned, he has been corrupted.
How do you fix corruption?
Bring order to it.
There you go.
So does that mean we need to give Valentine a strict regimen?
Make him fill out paperwork.
That makes sense.
He did seem very go with the flow. That might be the corruption.
Go with the paperwork.
He does like his manuals.
If we can get Emmanuel to help him, it should make sense.
If we can get him focused on manuals, maybe that'll help focus his chaotic tendencies.
He needs to have a purpose.
Yes, his purpose is to be analyzed and studied.
He's like a German shepherd without a herd to shepherd.
What is my purpose? To scrape butter. Oh, God.
We could have him go ahead and scrape the space barnacles off the ship.
Yes. In a very orderly grid pattern.
Label each time he finishes a grid.
Or maybe there's something buried in the archives of Tomb Wrench that talks about this.
Sounds to me like we have a job to do.
You also, in your research, find out that the Diamond Quartz franchises sold everything that was made, came up with a line of products that was made of beans, and then eventually was sold to corporate. So all the bean products, like bean beer and the bean soup and the bean meat, is all distributed by corporate now.
Wonder if they have secret recipes or somewhere corporate.
That could be.
Okay, that's weird.
All right, so you're headed back to Tomb Wrench.
Good a place as any to start.
Okay, is John Valentine going with you?
Yeah. We need to keep him close enough. I think there's probably an SCP protocol that we can follow with him so that to minimize contamination.
SCP protocol. Great.
All right, so you leave Silk Station 3 and Bob waves goodbye to you. Enjoyed your company. And you jump to back to the deceit system, back to Waddle, and back to Tomb Wrench. And as you're coming down to land the ship, Muskrat Love, this is Tomb Wrench Control. Everything okay? You're set to land on pad 42.
Okay, will do.
Somehow I have a feeling we're going to find the answers to everything we need to here.
Yep, it is the answer.
So the ship lands, and you see that there's some security personnel, a couple security personnel around, which would be normal as a ship lands, and there's some maintenance personnel. And Abdullah is there, whatever her new status is. I can't think of it right off the top of my head.
Corporate chill.
Corporate. Ouch. Ouch.
But is he wrong?
That's a title.
Right.
Right.
The CSO.
Yes. So she is there, waiting impatiently, and you guys get down out of the ship, and she's like, "Were you successful? Everything? Were you able to figure out what was going on?"
Still in process.
Oh, okay. Let's do let's go. Let's do the debriefing. And she starts leading you up to where the D block is.
Is that normal debriefing protocol?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
The debriefing block.
The professor asks why the deviation in protocol.
Well, it's changed. We do all the debriefings in the D block now.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, I mean, it just makes more sense.
Were the necessary change request orders filed already?
Well, are you saying yes? Of course, we have followed all the necessary procedures.
At this point, you notice that the professor is reaching for the bear.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing.
And he's getting ready to chuck the bear at Abdullah.
Yeah, you notice there are three security people like around you, walking with you, because and also she is, the corporate shill, so she needs protection as well. So you head up to the D block. You start to go through a door that is not the door that Ord took you. He took you like a back way or something. It opens the door, starts to go in. You go following. Are you following her?
So besides Ord being in the D block, what do we know about the D block?
You know, the D block is just, it used to be it used to be a normal functioning building, but it just became in disuse. So all extra stuff it's basically a warehouse now, full of crap.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
So I guess Kuzin would go in. And there are three armed guards.
Which is weird already.
I'm sort of fatalistic about this whole thing by now, so yeah, he'll wander in.
The professor drops the bear and is like, "Oh dear, look, I have dropped the bear. I must pick up the bear." And is completely stalling and trying to back away and is trying to come up with a good excuse that he has to take the bear somewhere else.
Well, for those of you who, if you look inside, you see that it's just a huge warehouse that's got a little bit of lighting, but there is very similar to what Ord's setup was, like some white panels, like a temporary room has been built. And there's a door in front of that. And in front of that door are two security guards. One of them, whoever walks in will instantly recognizes the guy who got shot that time in the dining facility.
Well, this seems normal.
Okay, so what are the odds that the rip is right here?
Well,
Odds are greater than 0. Or I guess greater than 1.
Great.
head up to the guard. You look a lot better than the last time I saw you.
Oh, yes. Full recovery.
The one who got shot.
The one who got shot, yeah.
But yeah, most people don't get full recovery from being shot in the head.
Says Dasha with her bullet wound on her neck.
But they missed the head.
No, the security guy's there. He's like, oh yeah, and he opens the door to the room.
Is John with us?
Oh yeah. John is following along. She's kind of looking at him like, but yeah, she would recognize him. But she hasn't said anything.
Yeah, because she can recognize the silver. That's all.
So Kuzin's waiting for Abdullah to enter the room.
And then Professor Goff is back outside, chasing. I can just imagine him chasing this bear around as he's running around. Come back here.
Yep.
One of the security guards is out there watching this, going, "What the hell is going on?"
It's Drew Barrymore.
So sticking relatively close to Kusin, figuring, either protecting him or using him as a meat shield, one way or the other.
So Abdullah definitely the door opens. She definitely walks in. The room has a small table with some chairs around it, and instantly you realize the tables and chairs are all paper mache. They've all been made out of the paper, similar to what Ord did when you saw the
dragon.
Yep.
Yes,
the Dovahkiin.
There's a bed in the corner, like a nightstand, like a place for somebody to sleep is set up here. There's a television, some kind of screen that's set up here. There's a refrigerator. Everything is made of paper mache. And John Valentine just walks in and he looks around. He's like, smiles. He's like, and sure enough, poking his head around refrigerator is Ord. He's like, "Hey, John." He's like, "How's it going?" And he's like, "Ord, great to see you. I was glad you get here. I was hoping you could get this refrigerator to get working. It keeps cutting out on me." He's like, "Yeah, let me work on that." And he just walks over to it and they start taking a look at it. And Abdullah kind of looks at you guys and is like, "Come on, let's get the briefing done."
Well, we picked up John.
Oh,
Um,
yes, I say yes, I saw that. That's good.
there was a handoff in the Salaqua system. And
She stops you right there. What? What were you doing there?
I don't remember why I went to the Salaqua system.
That's where we were told to drop off John.
Oh, John needed a lift.
He's like, "Yeah, I need a lift." And you see him. He's like pulling this paper mache back off the refrigerator. He's like unscrewing these paper mache screws off the back.
And anyway, we ran into a giant scorpion squid creature with silver eyes. Ran the hell away from that. And then we went through a decom to clean ourselves and came back here.
Oh, okay.
What was the original mission?
Well, you met up with the pirates to find out how they were getting the black liquid that corporate it was a sensitive item that was being stolen.
Ah, that's right.
Oh yeah, and technically we found out because John was the one who's been siphoning it. Sal doesn't say anything. He just plays. He just plays looking like the dumb mechanic.
Huh, so you went to Salaqua. Yeah. Probably not your best idea. But if that's where you had to go,
It was. What's wrong with the Salaqua system?
oh, it's just very dangerous and it's off corporate. It's kind of restricted by corporate for obvious reasons. Um, you're probably going to need, a full medical once over. I would say, just to make sure.
Wow, how long does that take?
Not long at all. Not long at all. And at this time, there's a couple guys in lab coats start coming in. They start wheeling in these machines that are made of paper mache. They look like blood uh, trans trans
Fusion?
transfusion machines.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they made of paper mache?
Why not?
Was that Ord's doing?
Well, yeah. I mean, they work fine.
Just curious.
Don't worry, it doesn't take very long. We have somebody who you can we have somebody whose blood is will help in the transfusion, and in walks the room is Ted from Team 18. He says, "Yeah, I'm good to go," and he sits down. He's like, "All right, who's first?" And that's a good place to stop.
Oh, right. I even recommended this bastard to be drained, and apparently they didn't do their jobs right. Oh,
Or they did it really well.
really too well.
You see, this is the moment where I go ahead and I then tell Professor Goff to go and summon the forklift with its autopilot that we've up-armored. This is where the forklift comes in handy.
It bursts through the wall.
Mhm.
And the remote is waterproof now.
Yep.
Good.
You see, this is why I said Saul and I were working on the forklift. I knew we were going to need it.
And maybe Josh and Dustin remember Diamond Quartz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, him wanting
in general.
to take off their shoes
Yeah.
the entire time. What was the planet? He had that planet where it had no atmosphere, but he made it able to function with the dome around it. They kept up psychically and all the
Right.
grassy fields and everything. Yep.
Yep, and everybody ate everything that was bean.
Yep.
Well, guys, appreciate it. Staying up late playing. Hope you enjoyed it.
It was very fun. Thanks for running, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for playing.
I like the
Yeah,
part where we
thank
didn't
you
get
very
killed by
much.
Liebster grabs.
Well, you ran, and that was I kept rolling to see if it would focus on the psychic, and that's what it did.
I actually had a plan to deal with it. I was just going to have us drop the forklift out in the back of the ship at 50,000 feet.
Because it was very intelligent, and it surmised that he was the most dangerous threat, and it wanted to take care of him first.
Apparently, none of them have met Kuzin.
Beware of my stun gun, or not my stun gun.
Trample gun.
The trank pistol.
God.
Beware of my tranquilizer pistol. Oh, wait, this is a normal pistol. Shit.
It's those darts are loaded with enough barbiturates to take down even one of those things. Well, have a good night.
Night, everyone.
You too.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.